Hey guys, what's going on? SpitBrix here, back for another LEGO Ninjago video, and in this video I'll be comparing and contrasting the new LEGO Ninjago Movie Ninja to the ninja we are used to seeing on Cartoon Network and the LEGO Ninjago TV show. Be sure to stick around for the whole entire video so you can see exactly how the ninja have changed. Alright guys, so I'm going to be going through all of the ninja in this video, expressing some of my thoughts on it, as well as how they've changed, whether that be their hairstyle or just their personality as it seems. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into these ninja. We may as well start with probably the most significant ninja, which is Lloyd. Now, Lloyd's hair really hasn't done much, unlike a lot of the ninja. However, it has gotten a little bit more of a gold tint to it, instead of just a straight up, very light blonde. You can see he also has different colored eyebrows and eyes now, which is really cool. So basically, his face is different, which I love to see on these new LEGO Ninjago Movie minifigures. Now, you can see also we're going to be obviously getting some really nice printing down on the torso as well. But as for how much of this guy has totally changed, you guys have maybe heard the trailer for the LEGO Ninjago Movie. His voice is much deeper, he sounds much more mature than he did in the actual show, so that's really interesting. We'll have to see how that pans out whenever the movie does actually come out. Now, before I go on to any of the main other four ninja, I do want to take a moment to recognize Nia. Now, Nia I do consider to be one of the ninja, obviously. She was the water ninja, but you saw in the trailer that, well, she isn't really in a ninja suit anymore. She's really transformed, and Nia is actually one of the minifigures, I think, that has changed probably more than many others for this new movie. Now, keep in mind that this movie has nothing to do with the Cartoon Network TV show, and so they are able to change up the minifigures a bit, because it's not going off the exact same storyline that we are used to be seeing on the TV show. So be sure you guys know that. Now, you can obviously see that she has a whole new hairstyle. She has gotten rid of her shorter black hair and now has it all up in sort of a ponytail or bun up on the back, and she actually has really long black hair. She also has a little beauty mark on her right side of her face, and she is no longer wearing red lipstick or any sort of eyeshadow around her eyes that you guys saw right there on the pictures from the TV show. She looks much more fierce, also a little bit older in my opinion looking than what we got in the TV show, so it'll be really interesting to exactly see how Nia's personality is definitely different. Also, if you look at her printing, there isn't really much red and blue going on. There's a bit of blue on her torso, but other than that, it's kind of sticking to more of a subtle tone, more of a silver and gray, which is pretty interesting, so we'll have to see in the movie. Now, next up, we have Kai. Now, Kai, he's probably one of the ninja that hasn't changed that much, other than, of course, his hair is going the other way now. He's still got the super spiky hair, and I'm really glad that LEGO actually made a new piece. As you can see, he also grew out his hair. He's got super long spiky hair now. It's really interesting. Now, the most interesting thing that you can see about Kai here is that his scar, if you can recollect from the actual minifigures that we got throughout the series of LEGO Ninjago, that scar is actually on the other side of his face now. It used to be on his left side, now it's on his right side for the movie. Now, this is a small little detail that a lot of people miss, but it's very interesting to see that his scar actually changed sides. You can also see that he also has a bandage up on the top right-hand corner in our perspective of his face, which means he obviously was getting into some battles, whether that be with Lord Garmadon's army, I'm not really sure, but we'll have to see in the show. His face definitely does resemble the Kai that we know, very hot temper and can get angry very easily, but I definitely think that LEGO did a good job keeping some of the attributes from the actual TV show and then bringing it into the movie. Good job, LEGO. Now, next up is Cole. Now, I put him up here just because of the fact that he has quite a few things that I think are going to be changing for him. His personality is going to be very different. Not like in a different sort of way that we won't be able to tell that it's Cole, but more of a, let's say, trendsetter or someone who's really into the style or the trends. Obviously, you can see that he is sporting a man bun for this movie, as well as he's probably, it looks like he's grown out his hair. Now, I do like that LEGO didn't change his hair that much. You can still see that it could be basically the exact same hair that he has in the TV show. He just grew it out and put a bun in the back. You can also see that his face, we still have those bushy eyebrows you can see coming down from his long hair, as well as pretty much classic Cole eyes and mouth. Nothing really has changed, unlike Lloyd's face. And you can see obviously from his printing that he definitely does like style. He's got a cool little bracelet, some printing on the side of his arm, which will be really cool. I love whenever LEGO puts in all those nice details, especially on the sides of the minifigures. Really tells you that LEGO definitely put some time into designing these guys. Now, moving on to one of the biggest differences in my opinion, this is Jay. Now, right off the bat, you can obviously see that Jay's very simple hairstyle from the TV show has drastically changed into a brand new hairpiece for the LEGO Ninjago movie. It's very crazy and wild and unkempt, like he hadn't brushed it for several days. However, I think this definitely fits his personality. He's kind of careless, kind of just makes jokes. I don't know if he'd really be one of those people who would really care about doing his hair every single morning. So I do kind of like the direction that LEGO went there. I don't think it's super bad. Obviously, he's kind of grown out his hair, and kind of the trend that you see throughout all these ninja, to be honest, is that their hair has grown and gotten a little bit more messy. So this is kind of interesting if you kind of saw that. Now, his actual face, he no longer has that little dash through his right eyebrow. He has no more little cuts through it, so that's pretty interesting. And he's basically got the same sort of mouth that we've seen. However, now for the movie, Jay is actually getting freckles, which I think was very, very clever of LEGO to incorporate that. Jay does kind of seem to be one of the younger ninja, other than Lloyd, obviously, from the ninjas. And I do think that the freckles do, I guess you could say, portray some more characteristics about him. Freckles definitely make him stand out compared to the other ninja, obviously also that hair, and I think he will definitely be a fan favorite whenever the movie does come out. Now, last but certainly not least, one of the fan favorites of the ninja, this is Zane. Now, Zane doesn't really have that much of a difference, other than the fact that it does not show any of his robotic side from his face, other than his eyes. You can't see any of the silver or the tin underneath his face, which I like. I like that he looks more clean. However, you can obviously see those bluish white eyes that are glowing right there, as well as a big mouth. I think Zane's personality in this show is going to be absolutely huge. He's going to definitely be, I guess you could say, always there. You will always be able to tell whenever he's there. I'm predicting he's going to be probably one of the loud ones, obviously telling all the ninja all the statistics about how they're going to win or how they're going to lose, and strategies and all that sort of stuff. So it's going to be really cool to see Zane in the actual movie. Now, Zane is the only ninja that has actually cut back his hair. You can see that Zane actually lost his sideburns on both of the sides, which is pretty interesting. It's actually pretty funny in my opinion. I'm not really sure if I'm liking that hairstyle with it just on the top. I would have kind of liked to see it still stay on the sides, but I guess that's what LEGO decided, and so, I agree with LEGO. Now, other than that, Zane really hasn't really changed. Obviously, he's still going to be a robot. I'm really curious to see how different, the robot's going to be from the TV show to the movie. But you guys can express your guys' thoughts down below. And that wraps up my video for the differences in the LEGO Ninjago Ninja from the TV show on Cartoon Network to the LEGO Ninjago movie that will be coming out later this year. So, if you guys have any comments on this video, be sure to comment them down below. Which one of these ninja do you think has had the biggest change? And which one of these ninja do you think are going to be your favorites? in the new LEGO Ninjago movie. Be sure to comment those down below. I'm SpitBrix. If you guys are new, do not forget to subscribe to my channel. I do a whole bunch of other LEGO Ninjago videos. And if you guys want to know more about this upcoming movie, be sure to check out my 5 hidden secrets about the teaser images for the movie. It's a really awesome video, and I'll have a link down in the description. I'm SpitBrix. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys later.